Hi everybody. So I started a video and then I had someone called in with a phone call and I had no idea how complicated this video thing was. So I started a video about, Oliver, that's not for you, about brushes, generally for poodles, but about the different types of brushes and how to try and keep your dog at home. Hopefully no one will call in this time and stop everything. Oliver's going to help me, and we're going to try and finish the video without interruption. I still will leave everything in the comments so everyone knows where to get some of these things. I do sell all of these different types of brushes, so you can get them from me. Though if you want to try going somewhere else, of course, this is that day and age where you can go do that. Oliver's sort of tired today, but we're going to try and ramp him up and do it again. See if I can tilt this, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So this is my poodle Oliver. He's done this once, and so maybe he might not be as thrilled this time. But we stopped in the middle of talking about the slicker brush, which is here. It has a big scooping motion, and when you do the slicker brush, you do a, come here, Oliver. You need to stand up again, buddy. Come on. Ready? We're gonna get you. Here we go. You do a scooping motion, getting that hair to come up and out. Okay. I always start from the back and work my way to the front, and I normally really sort of go, and then if I need to, I slow down and scoop out. And where we left off was right about here, where you could really see how it brings it out. Now that's a big brush for a little Oliver, but another Christine brush, hi baby, is this little guy. You can buy other slickers. I would suggest getting one that has a bigger scooping motion. I like the Christine because it has an ergonomical handle. Can you see? Yeah, it's comfortable in your hand. He's going to not want to stand up for me this time. Okay, we'll do his chest. So, yes, let me see. And you can do his chest, you can do his legs. It's a smaller brush, it's easier to go through. I know I'm touching my mouth and hands a lot, go through with the butter comb and be able to go through, he's watching me, isn't he? Be able to go through up and down. Oh, we had a little snarl, see? Go through, be able to go up and down to make sure everything is through, because if you can't go up and down, back and forth, then you have a mat somewhere, or the fur or hair, poodles have hair, other dogs have fur, is starting to snarl somewhere. If that is happening, then you want to start from the bottom to the top. Now if you have long or curly hair, you're going to recognize that, because if you start from the top, you're only bringing the mat downward. But if you start from the bottom, you're working it outward. So another one that I'm very fond of for this style dog, and its style fur, and he likes this one a lot, is a pin brush. And it's not your pin brush from the grocery store. It is a poodle pin brush or a dog canine pin brush. It's made just a little bit differently. I'll get it up real close for you. It's a little differently. Again, I have Christine one. I went to a conference and I ended up with a lot of his stuff, but I like his stuff a lot. Very comfortable in my hand. And this one's a medium flex, the one I like here. It's lasted me a long time. I've been using it over a year and it's still like new. It has really good pins. They're long and sort of a medium firm. So Oliver, who is now lying down, I'm going to pitch this just a little longer. There. Okay. All right. So if you're having trouble, take some of your spray it in. Don't go crazy. Okay. And I go from the back up to, there we go, Oliver. Oh, all the way through, and then come all the way back. I always start from the back and go all the way up. And then bring ourselves back. And then when I'm done, Okay, I run my butter comb through. Okay, Oliver's gonna turn here so the public can see what's happening. Okay, so here's a good spot. Or start from the bottom and I'll work our way up and then come back up. And then we'll work with our butter comb and run through and then come back up. And see how it glides? It glides fairly easily, so we know that we have gotten everything. Now, this is the first time this dog has been combed in 4 days, and he has been in the snow at least 6+ times a day. And we had an entire day of two days of snow. And he came in with big snowballs on his legs. So we're doing pretty good here. All right, so this is another type of, well, we call it a flex brush, but I will find the exact brand that I particularly use. But lots of people make them, and it just depends on what you are looking for specifically. And they come in soft and medium and hards, and all those things are depending on your pins, the little pins that are on your brush itself and how hard it'll flex. So when they say a medium brush, that depends on your pins. And so if you're in the store and it says those things, you want to touch it and feel it, see if you like it. That'll depend. If you don't like it, your dog probably won't like it either. And see how that sort of really gets a little flex in there? It can really bend, right? It's not Oliver's favorite, but a lot of dogs will like those, especially if you have a mat somewhere. He doesn't love that one, but he's going to allow me to use it so you can see it. See how that really flexes out and you can really get that. A lot of border collies, working dogs, sheep dogs with long fur, you can really get the undercoat and then slide down nice and easy and slow to be able to get that under fur in here as that coat grows down. But for Oliver's sake, it's not his favorite. So that's where we ended up, and I was telling him that he was good, and I will put all these in the comments again for Elizabeth from Paws and Pamper in Missoula, Montana, and I hope everyone is staying safe and well, and I hope that my office was clean enough for you and we weren't too embarrassing. And we just thought it was a nice spot to do this video and a break from our paperwork. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to put them underneath it. And Oliver, that's not polite during the video. He seems to think that's the thing to do. And we hope you have a wonderful day.